Well, this is a bit of a pickle. So tonight I'm going to do something a little different. We're still doing Fallout 3. I'm not changing anything up on you. We got some news, and it's nothing too crazy. And I just needed to get the game working, and then everything's going to be perfectly fine. Wait, the Dominus? Sorry. Just gotta... Oh, wait. I was like, wait a minute. I was looking at a game, sorry. But, yeah, we're going to thing. So, JT is late, and Zig is... I don't know. He said something about going on an expedition to the Himalayas or something. He said he would try to be, like, broadcasting in as soon as he can. But we also have a special guest for later. And we'll see how things like play out and whatnot. So the problem is, last time we left off on a bit of a choice, because we're kind of... I literally did like 3 side quests out of the blue, and now we have a choice here. Do I do the pit now, or do I do like another side quest that's going to be a bit lengthy? Because if I do the pit now, we immediately continue on with like the main story of the game. Because I don't know, I find the concept of wandering into our father funnier than not. And that's going to be like the big indecision. So I think once at least one of the guys get here, I'll introduce our I'll introduce like something special. But for now, let's see, where is my display capture? Everything doesn't work. It's always funny when we're in a pinch. Oh shit. When we're in a pinch, everything doesn't like to work. So now the choices are ours and ours alone. What does a skeleton eat? Nah, I'm fucking with you. We all know that the skeleton's favorite food is, whatchamacallit, Hungry Strike and all that jazz.
Feed him exactly 3 milligrams of pickle snacks. And be forewarned.
3 hams will certainly kill him. 3 hams will turn anybody into a skeleton. Ribs! Spare ribs! I shouldn't feed him 3 hams.
What did Thunderclay say I was supposed to feed Mr. Tickles for breakfast? I forget.
3 hams will fill him. 3 hams will thrill him. Why don't you feed him 3 hams? Yeah, you're right. My spare mouse. Also, we gotta wait for the game to load. I love it when everything sort of like threatens.
Hi, I am sorry I am later.
Oh my god, JT! I should have packed more socks here in the Himalayas. Zig's up on the chilly mountain. He's probably gonna broadcast it here. But JT, I'm glad you could make it. Because guess what? I got a special guest star for tonight.
Uh-huh.
You won't believe that, JT. You won't believe this. You won't believe this. I got in the talks. Guys, everybody. We got a special guest tonight. Everybody, clap your hands, flippers, fins, and any other appendages together. Because we got the one, the only Crush from Finding Nemo joining us tonight as a special guest.
It's good to see you alive and well, sir.
Hey, what's up, motherfuckers? It's me. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Crush. Seeing as you've come all this way, be my guest. Allow me to entertain you.
That sounds oddly familiar, but Crush! Oh my god!
Yo, what's up? What up, man? How you doing? Slap me 5.
Oh, come on.
Oh my god, I can't believe we got Crush. Motherfucking Crush, the 100.
That's right, it's me, motherfucking Crush from Finding Nemo, dude. What's up? Yo, who wants to smoke some Coral Reefer with me?
Holy shit. Crush, seeing as this is pseudo turtle talk, yo, help me out here. Crush, what do you think we should do tonight? Do you think we should do Riley's Rangers, or do you think we should go to the pit?
You know, Reily reminds me of that one movie that studio made and shit, you know, with all the emotions and shit like that. Riley's Rangers.
Inside Out?
Inside Out. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yo, buzz me. Buzz me.
Buzz you like Buzz Lightyear?
Buzz me, funny man. Yeah, that's right. Anyway, yeah, we should do that first, you know what I'm saying?
Riley's Rangers, okay. I'll gladly do that once I disintegrate this giant ant with my very expensive laser rifle. I paid top dollar to get Crush on here, guys. Be appreciative.
That's right.
Crush.
I'm getting paid in fucking seashells.
Crush is here to answer any
Oh,
questions.
I get it. Pay top sand dollar.
What are you talking about? Nobody uses that sort of stuff. They fucking decommissioned that sort of stuff. We're on seashells now, dude.
Look, okay, I don't like your tone. If you talk to me like that one more time, I'm gonna tell Disney.
Frankincense and myrrh.
What do you mean?
You said a lot of swears. We both know Disney.
What the fuck? Yo, a raider took out a...
Look, this is the Disney after dark.
What?
Dude.
Whoa!
I'm allowed-
What's going on
chill
here
out and
now?
relax for a bit.
Blind as a bat raider
that's fair.
can't shoot a
That's fair, that's
freaking
fair.
rocket at anything.
You know, it's like, reminds me of that one time, like, there was this one kid, you know, I was asking during my one turtle talk, so we were talking about, like, some stuff, and I asked what a, you know, what a bikini top was, and some kid said it was like a booby holder, and that made me laugh for like 5 minutes straight.
I'm down for Riley's rate. Okay, cool. Did I spell her name right? I don't even remember if it's like R-E-R-I-E or freaking R-I-L-Y or L-E-Y.
I don't know, dude.
But oh my god, Crush, I'm glad we can have you on the show. Like, how's things been since Finding Nemo? How like, I forgot if they brought you back for Finding Dory. I didn't really see.
They did. I was brought back from Finding Dory and whatnot.
They put you.
Yeah, no,
They
it's
put
life,
you in the.
life on the sea is good. You know, I haven't. You know, most of my brethren are still alive and whatnot. Though we did lose Tony last week.
Oh no! Did he get?
My
Did he?
condolences.
Did
My
he choke on a?
condolences.
Did he choke on a plastic bag or something?
No, it
That's
was
so
much-
fucking insensitive, Nick.
What?
Assuming he choked on a plastic bag.
That's the
such
thing.
a-
That's the thing that
That's a
kills turtles.
stereotype. That's
No,
a stereotype.
that kills sea turtles. You ass.
That is a harmful stereotype.
You're the one who
All
almost made a
turtles die,
freaking.
and
You're the one who almost made an insensitive joke last time.
Okay, and did I say it out loud, full send, like you did?
How the fuck? The plastic kills turtles, man.
Okay, plastic could kill humans too. You didn't ask if any of my relatives died from a plastic bag.
Did any of your relatives die from a plastic bag, JT?
No, but they could have. They've gotten close.
Oh my fucking god.
I got hurt by a bouncy castle. You didn't ask. You
Tell
know,
that story. I think Crush would like to hear that one
Need
too.
something smooth skin.
I'll tell that one fucking later. My point is.
I would like to hear that too, but I also wanted just to clarify.
Man, what's happening?
My friend Tony, he didn't die from a plastic bag and whatnot. It was one of those plastic
Humans have
soda
sense.
can
Oh, the
things.
soda can holder.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm afraid she's going to
Remember,
be out for a
make sure you
while.
cut those things up
Not
before
well
throwing
at all.
them away.
Don't worry though. I'm sure the rest
Are
of
you sure we
Riley's
shouldn't?
Rangers
Wait,
will show
can't
up
we
soon to take
recycle
her home.
those? Like, that's
I'm
plastic.
I'm pretty sure you can
I
and
still-
whatnot, but just make sure you cut them up.
You still should cut them up even if you're recycling them.
Well,
Yeah.
what is it like? Apparently they even choke. So if you bring like your plastic bottles to, like, you know, those things, it apparently like chokes out the machine. We went from 0 to 100 real fucking quick.
Yeah, because someone had made the bold assumption that all fucking turtles die by plastic bags.
I'm talking about plastic in general, JT. Jesus.
Look, I'm saying there's
Yo,
more.
I've been told from my handler and whatnot that I have to keep down the noise, or else I'll wake the other sea turtles up.
All your kids, I get that.
Yeah, I don't want Squirt to hear about all this sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get
You
that.
want
Okay.
you're protecting Squirt's sensitive childlike wonder.
Yeah, trying to be
Oh, you
like the
must be
good.
new around
I'm
here.
trying to be the good
They're
older
a
turtle and
mercenary
whatnot.
company that bases itself out of the DC ruins.
I get
I'm
you.
assuming she's
Look
their
out for your
leader,
kid. I
Riley.
get that.
What was left of her
Yeah,
armor
you
had
know
a
how
name
it is.
stenciled on it.
Yeah,
She was in a pretty bad way when they found her outside Underworld.
But yeah, if you have any like turtle questions or any of that sort of stuff, like, you know, just feel free to ask.
What is turtle wax used for?
Oh, very well.
That's
I'll do
mostly
what I
used to,
can.
like, you know, wax
I just
cars
hope
and
her body
whatnot.
can withstand the
I
strain.
don't know what
Humans are so fragile.
you would do.
I can't believe that they kill turtles for wax. That is the worst thing ever.
Dude, I know, it's like crazy, man.
Yes, that's lumped. And
Like
yes,
what like
I can see
whatchamacallit,
What?
the
Where am I?
doctor, you were
What
human.
happened? How long have I been out?
Hey Crush, what's your take what's your take on the ocean after the radioactive fallout?
Right. Can't remember what I
That's
was
no
doing.
good, man.
Wait! Oh,
Like,
shit!
dude, it's like crazy.
My
You know, I
men!
saw like
My
all sorts of
team!
weird mutations
What
happen
happened
and
to them?
whatnot. Like my cousin, like my cousin
That's not the
Jimmy,
way I do things.
he grew
Do you
like
have
an
any
extra
idea
fin.
what it would do to my reputation if word got around
grew
that
like an
Riley
extra
of
fin
Riley's Rangers was laid up in
out
a
of his
hospital bed?
forehead, dude. It was fucking weird.
I have
Just
a question
flapping.
actually. I have a question actually.
You're pretty
Yeah,
sharp.
what's
kid.
up?
We packed
As a
plenty
sea
of
folk,
firepower.
do you
I
guys
can
have the game Splatoon?
What?
Is it the game Splatoon? I have a series of questions to ask. Right? Do you know of the game Splatoon, Mr. Crush?
We were mapping the Vernon Square part of the downtown ruins and got
I
jumped
know
by a
about
super
it, but we
mutant
don't
ambush
play
party.
video games under the
Usually it isn't a
ocean.
problem.
If
but
we
this
did,
time
all
was
Okay.
the
bigger than
electronics
usual.
would like
We fought our way
short-circuit
into our
and probably
Lady of
like
Hope
kill
hospital,
us.
hoping to find
Yeah.
cover.
No, I understand that. I understand that.
Glad
Um,
to see DVD sales are up.
in the game Splatoon, it
You
takes
got it.
place after
More of
humanity
the
has
ugly
died and
bastards
sea
just
creatures
kept
have kind
coming.
of risen
We fought our way to the roof
above
and found
land.
our way
I know
across to the
about
station
it.
hotel
Yeah.
next door.
Okay.
The super
How
mutants
do
seemed driven.
culturally how do
They
fish
smelled
how do
blood.
sea
They kept
creatures feel
following
about that
us.
game story?
Once in the hotel, the only way to go was up.
Do they feel as this is like the ideal scenario and this is something that they should be working for,
Crush.
or do they view it as a
Crush.
tragedy
Crush.
that the humanity had to die for their for their evolution?
Crush. Is it down with the Earthwalkers?
I mean, I like all my sea folk and my land folk out there. So you know, if it means what we keeping
Very
our
bad moves, but we
you
had
know
no
keeping our
choice.
species like
On the way, we
surviving and
lost Theo,
whatnot,
one of my
that's like
guys.
cool
We
by
were
me.
unable to get the ammo case
But
off of his back
at the
and
end of
pushed
the
onwards.
day, it's like it's
So,
only a game and
guns almost
whatnot.
dry.
You know
We
what I
hit the
mean?
roof of the Statesman.
Nick, okay,
Yeah.
you have done the thing where you don't inform me of the bits you're doing, which always upsets me. However, do I have full permission to engage with this bit the way I want to?
Yes, you're perfectly fine, JT.
Oh, okay. Crush, what is your opinion on the death penalty?
Oh wait, hold up! I have something here written in sand. I am not obligated by the Walt Disney Company to go into further detail about these sorts of topics.
Last stand?
Crush,
Well, we
where were
hope
you
not. We
the?
figured we'd get up
Where
there
were
and get
you
a
on
better
the?
signal
Hold
to
on,
radio the Brotherhood of Steel.
What?
Problem is, help never arrived.
Where were you on September?
Vernon
Where were
Square
you on
is so
September
thick
8th,
with the super
2022?
mutants, I don't think they could slip through.
What is that?
September.
What happened September 8th,
Where were you on-
2022?
The Queen of England died.
What?
I wasn't near the English Channel, if that's what you're asking.
Are there
what were
sea
you doing
turtles
that
in the
day?
English Channel?
I
What were
was
you
just
doing
like, you know, relaxing.
Like he probably
just
he probably ate a
Riding
jellyfish
the
or
jet
something.
streams, dude.
Jellyfish. Oh, okay. Jet streams, jellyfish. Understood.
A tired imp just asked me a really good question. What's my favorite type of
My
music
bad
outside
idea,
of
I'm afraid.
reggae?
I had a stealth boy, which allowed me to slip off the roof unnoticed. The
I
plan
like
was to
listening
get back
to
to
some,
get some help.
rock and roll. I
I was
like all
almost at
types
the
of
street when a
genres,
super
you know what I'm
mutant jumped me.
saying?
Damn near ripped my arm off in
Okay,
the
okay.
process.
Right.
Last thing
Crush.
I remember was
What
falling
is,
into
what,
the
is,
Do you
what is
tunnel.
your
compose?
favorite?
Now I'm
Do you
here.
compose
Some
undersea
rescue
music,
attempt, huh?
Crush?
I dabble a little bit from time to time.
What's your favorite instrument? Or what instrument do you play?
Wait, hang on.
I always
Crush,
imagine.
please, tell me-
I always
please say the funniest option you could have said. You could say, please.
Oh, that's easy. It's the bowfin.
Oh, that's good. That's not what I was thinking you were gonna say.
Man, I kind of always imagined you just like bopping the top of your shell like it was a drum.
I do that every now and then when I'm bored. That's what you're thinking.
Is-
Okay.
Get the
All
Rangers
right.
home.
I'm starting to understand
Please.
more and more about
It's
what's
all
about
I
here. You
want.
know.
what-
I
what's
don't
that?
care how you do
Is
it.
there any questions that you can? Is there any? What'd you say?
I'm sorry. Go on. That was
Is there any
really, like,
questions? I'm gonna let the one slide because celebrity. I'm sure you get away with a lot of things as a celebrity. So,
Are you
is there
asking the
anything?
big one? Are you tempted to ask the big one, JT?
No. I'm not getting there yet. I just want to ask: is there anything or any questions you are not we like any topics? Because I was not informed on the I was not informed on the dossier.
I also
I was not
recommend
handed
you
the dossier.
Here,
Must have missed my
let-
mailbox, right?
We have a
I
headquarters.
don't, I, I don't
You
know
can
what you're
make it
talking
there.
about.
You're
I
welcome
didn't
to
send like
anything
any
you need
dossier
inside.
or anything like
Just
that.
punch
Nor
in
do I
Oh,
know
okay. So, is there any
Reily
about
topics
anything
we're
like
not
that.
allowed to
at the
talk
gate.
about to
We have
you
ammo, supplies,
just
as
you
a
name
Disney
it.
celebrity?
Current events,
Take it easy.
that sort of stuff. Anything
Current
that I'm
events?
not supposed, that I can't really say outside of NDA.
Okay. How current are we allowed to talk about?
Yeah. What's a current event? What's a current event according to Crush? You're about 100 years old. What?
140, dude.
What? Like, all right. So like, how does time? How do you view time? And like, what is a current?
We're dodging the important question.
We're-
Crush, as someone who is under the water, you do not need plane or boat transportation to get to certain locations. Crush, are you on the Crush? Did you find a way to get to Epstein Island without going on the list?
What the fuck, JT?
I seriously cannot answer that fucking question, nor do I feel at the
Crush, why did you not just say no? Why did you just say no to that? You could have just said no. Why did you say you weren't obligated? You could have just said no. You've never been to the island.
because I haven't. What the fuck are you trying to put me into one of these like gotcha questions and whatnot, dude? Like, do you think if
Listen here, I'm on. Okay. I was there. I saw.
Whoa, JT, you were on the island?
No, not
Whoa!
there. Not there.
Whoa!
No. You did not make me finish. I'm being taken in context. I'm being taken in
You
context.
just the words from
Do
the
not-
camel's mouth.
do not-
The
do
words
not-
from the
do not-
camel's
no.
mouth.
I'm being serious real quick. Let me finish the sentence. That's a little damning. I'm trying to make a joke here.
You're not. This isn't a projection.
Let's not
legally-
joke about an actual person being on
I am
Epstein Island,
legally
please.
obligated to not answer to that question.
like
Let's not joke about an actual person being on there.
never like I wouldn't. Like, I feel like that's a big gotcha question, and you're like trying to like defame my character, dude, and that's not like fucking cool, man.
I saw a turtle leaving the palace of the Queen of England
I saw a turtle. I saw a turtle leaving Jabba's palace on Tatooine.
I know it was you. I know.
JT,
I know.
JT, I saw a turtle.
I remember your speech.
JT,
I remember your speech.
JT, I saw a turtle
You
leaving
told me
Jabba's
about
palace on
that, never-
Tatooine. What are you on about?
Why were you on that palace in Tatooine? I'm on to you, motherfuckers. You might have.
What
your
were you?
knowledge,
You know,
I'm
JT,
not-
what were
I was
you
helping.
doing in Jabba's palace?
I wasn't at Jabba's palace.
Yeah,
You're
you-
the one who put yourself there.
I was going
never
there to
played
try
near
to
Jabba's
pay
palace.
off a bounty.
Working for Jabba the
Yeah,
Hutt.
like-
I see.
I ain't working for Jabba the Hutt. In our line of work, we make a lot of enemies even though we don't try. But I went out of my way to pay off what I owed to fucking Jabba the Hutt to leave me alone. And you
Why did
accuse
you have a
me?
debt to Jabba the Hutt? Why'd you have a debt?
Because I just told you why. Crush is not a horrible monster.
No, I did not. Look, I do not have in my power to kill people, dude. Like, I feel like you're trying to like rope me into some like sort of gotcha question and whatnot because of who I work for, man. It's like I'm just trying to live my life. I'm trying to I'm just trying to hang 10 under the sea and like smoke some coral reefer and all that sort of stuff.
I gotta break
man.
off a second because this is just reminded me. This whole interaction's reminded me too much of like the Crypto Land scandal.
What the hell is crypto land?
What the heck? I'm with Crushins. What the fuck is Crypto Land?
You didn't hear about Crypto Land, JT?
No.
Oh my god. Okay, so Crush, you all right? So you both you Crush, you and Crush are out of the loop on crypto land. So
Dude, I live in the water like most of my life.
because it
and
was
whatnot.
gonna
Like
Crush.
the only time I
It was
go up
gonna
for
be an
land
island.
is if my, is if my, if my mate needs to like lay her eggs or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot. No, sea turtles don't mate for life, do they? I forgot.
I think so.
Damn.
I mean, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
140 years. Jeez. Happy marriage. But anyway, I digress. What was I saying? So yeah, Cryptoland, it was gonna be an island or something like that, right? Where a bunch of like crypto bros were gonna like try to like sell their fucking like bushi. And one of the things that immediately made it DOA in the eyes of many people was somebody asked for the age of consent in Cryptoland, and whoever was running their fucking social media said, quote, age is, what was it, like, what was it, age was just a number? I forgot.
I had a feeling you were gonna say something like that.
You
and
can
that's
look it up.
Fucked up.
You can look it up. It was just like, what the fuck?
Like I believe you and all that sort of shit. You know what I mean?
Or what was it was something to that effect, and I'm like, oh my god, yeah, Cryptoland was like awful. I think it was mental maturity.
Oh.
Yeah, they did a little fucking wink. Yeah, they did a little fucking wink emote. Oh my god, I forgot.
Yo, that actually makes me spaghetti upsetty and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's really that I'm like so uncomfy right now.
No, that's
dude.
very yuck. That's very
Yo,
yuck.
I hold on. You know what? You know what will help me like get my buzz back up? You know, make me the crush that I am today.
What is
I got
that?
some special seaweed on me, man. Hold up.
Tell me I said.
Wait, how do you smoke underwater?
I have my ways.
How can we have a fire? How can we have a campfire for underwater? Oh my god, crypto fucking land, and now we got. Oh man, I feel a little starstruck that Crush is here, man. I'm like, oh, holy shit.
You know, it's good to be here and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Oh my god,
Like it's good to see all of you and whatnot. Make sure that. Hold on, I gotta do an ad read right here. Let's see what's.
Oh god.
Oh my god.
Hold up, I gotta do an ad read right now and whatnot. Hold up 1 second.
Okay, when you're done with the ad read, I got a question for you, Crush.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah, that's right. Excuse me. Yeah. Where the hell was? Oh yeah.
I'm
Oh yeah,
dying.
here we go.
This is the stupidest thing ever.
Detectives Judy Hopps and Nick Wilde find themselves on the twisting trail of a mysterious reptile who turns the mammal metropolis of Zootopia upside down. Testing their growing partnership like never before, they go undercover in new parts of town to crack the case. Remember to check out Zootopia 2 in theaters this Friday. No, tomorrow actually. In theaters tomorrow.
Oh my god, I can't.
PG.
Quick question. How much are you paid to say that?
He's not paid. He's not paid. Like
Actually, I do this on commission and whatnot. They give me like 3 seashells and all that sort of stuff, which is actually pretty good money under the water and everything like that, dude. Like you know.
he has to say it as a thing to be on the show tonight. We have to be shills for the Disney Corporation. I mean, we have to be proud, happy sponsors of the magical world of Disney. With the
Wait,
Walt
they're paying you guys?
with the Walt Disney animatronic that totally didn't rip a child's face off.
That never happened and whatnot. I don't know why you're like spreading misinformation and whatnot, dude. Like, that was an AI generated
Hi.
video.
Hi. Fuck Disney. I wasn't forced to sign anything. I'm not getting paid anything. I saw it happen. I'll wait. I'll testify.
Oh my god. So Crush, I heard that. So my question. So what did you feel when you found out that they removed you from the upcoming Kingdom Hearts 4 game?
It did what?
Yeah, they removed you. They were gonna do a Finding Nemo world because Little Mermaid ran its course, and they removed your little cameo from the whole game of Kingdom Hearts 4. Like,
First and foremost, I just want to say, tired that there was no face being ripped off and whatnot by the robot. That's just again lies and misinformation and all that sort of stuff, dude. And I'm not cool with that, man.
I forgot if I said.
Number, just to go back to your thing and whatnot, I wasn't aware of that. You know, like I spent like a good 40 hours doing all like the mocap and everything like that for the turtle races and everything.
You were gonna be a summon. You were gonna be a summon when you got first place in the turtle race. Like you were gonna.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like all. That doesn't sound like all fucking like allowed or anything like that. I gotta talk to my police about this shit.
Sora was gonna ride on your back. Sora was gonna ride on your back. Yeah,
I
you were
love Sora, man. Like we go way back. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you met him on Destiny Island?
Yes, we met on Destiny Island. Everything like that. Like to be quite honest with you, when we're not working on the games, he is like actually really chill AF. You know what I mean?
That's nice to hear.
Yeah, you met him on the island, right?
It's Destiny Island, not that other island that you keep talking about.
Look, Crush, can I pull you aside for a second, real quick?
Sure, what?
Okay, look, off camera, right, between you and me.
We're still live.
No, I'm not. We're off. This is off the record, so cut this from the recording. You don't. Ziggs, when you hear this, you don't actually have.
We're not
Shut up,
editing this
we're not-
out. We're not editing this out.
I'm not. Okay, let me do my bit, jackass.
I'm just saying, we're not editing this out.
I know you're not. That's why I was just saying, Ziggs, when you hear this, you don't actually have to edit it. I'm just trying to do a.
I didn't hear that part.
Look, I'm letting you play your game. Let me play mine.
Alright, so should I stop playing Fallout? Should I stop playing Fallout 3 now and we play, I don't know.
Alright, never mind, Crush. Fuck this.
No. Do your bit. No, ask the question.
Got ruined, man.
No,
My bitch just got ruined.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Go ask Crush.
I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it anymore.
Go ask Crush. Go ask Crush.
I'm not asking. I'm not. Crush, go do your thing.
No, Crush is allowed to answer your question.
Yeah, like I'm obligated to, dude. You know.
Yeah.
That's my thing. It's Turtle Talk with Crush.
Okay, I was trying to take you aside and have a bit of an off-camera talk. You know.
Go ahead. Go take him off the screen. Go take him off the. I'll enter.
Okay, let's swim over here.
I'll entertain everybody.
Okay, look. Crush,
Trying to find my way and not blow this up.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to blame you. I think I saw either you or a family member of yours leave fucking the London Palace that day. I need answers. I think the mouse is up to fucking something. I'm not trying to screw you over, but I need it.
They don't tell me a lot, dude. Look, I'm Pixar. I'm like, not that. I'm not that. Look, I'm only a Pixar character. I'm not that.
I get it. I get it.
Finding Dory came out like almost 10 years ago, dude. They don't tell me anything. And apparently,
they still have your family on the payroll. I need to know why. Okay, look, I'm not trying to blame you.
I'm
trying to blame you. I'm not trying to blame you. I want to clarify. We're on the same.
I don't know if it's a family member or it's just some guy in a turtle costume that did it. And even so, I don't know shit.
Either look, I
Don't
believe you. I
know.
believe you. Either someone.
I
I think someone
can't.
might be either it might be the family member of yours that they still have on payroll, or someone's trying to pin the blame on you.
I
On you.
can't.
I want to find the truth. I don't think you have it in you. Truthfully. Okay, I trust you, but there's something fucking shady going on. Talk after stream, man. Talk after stream. After the stream, we'll figure something out. All right. Fuck them out.
Yeah, sure.
You
I
feel
might
me,
have
brother?
like some other obligations I have to do and whatnot, you know, because I am.
Look, I'll slip my number under a sand dollar that I'm leaving you as a tip, and you know what to do with that.
Okay, cool.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, hey, I needed to know a private question about fish. It was a little inappropriate, so like, I needed to like clarify something. I didn't know if he wanted to answer that in the public conscious or not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, private.
So how hard is it to maintain a shell?
I mean,
How hard is?
I make sure my shell is waxed almost every day. You know what I mean? Have to keep this guy like all nice and sparkly and whatnot for the ladies. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Yeah, I get that. You know, I completely understand.
I
Do
feel
you have
like
you for the entire stream, or is this just until you know you have your time's up? You know what I mean? Out of curiosity.
Well, I'm here for the. Well, they have me for at least the entire stream, but if I have like anything else that's like more important and whatnot, dude, then they have to like they have to.
Yeah,
like,
they gotta
pull me out or
Ixnay the crossover.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh my
okay.
god. Oh my god.
I get that.
I want some okay. I'm trying to think. I have a question for Crush, but I'm like it's on the tip of my tongue, and I don't know if he's allowed to answer.
I'll try to answer as truthfully as I can, dude.
Yeah, it's nothing like it's nothing like too crazy. But did those guys die at the end of Finding Nemo 1? You know, all the fish tank fish. Did they just expire in the bags?
Well, no, they're in Finding Dory too, or they're in Finding Dory, or they're in Finding Dory. They have like a callback to them, where they eventually do pop the bags and actually get into the ocean.
Oh, they do.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
Well,
that's like the end credits.
I've probably seen them around and whatnot, dude. You know what I mean? But, you know, the ocean's
Again, I have never seen Finding Dory really.
Okay.
So, I've never seen it, so it's not real to me.
Crush, how do you feel about one of your fellow co-stars in Finding Nemo 1 being referred to as the hot fish?
Are
Or
you
the sexy
talking?
fish by some?
Are you talking about
I'm not gonna say his name because if you guess correctly, then you're so cooked.
his?
No, go on.
No, I'm like, you're not talking about like. Wait, do people actually call? Is that real?
Yes.
Which one is it?
You know.
It's not who I'm thinking it is it?
Who do you think it is to say it? I'm not gonna try and gotcha you unless you actually do guess it right.
Okay, I'm torn between two.
Yeah, what are the
Actually,
two?
three, maybe. Three.
Tell me the first two.
First one is Dory. I don't know why that one.
No, it's not Dory.
Okay, okay. The other one is that one fish that thinks she's got a sister.
Okay, 0 for 2.
Then the other choice, because you said him, I immediately thought of like the one guy with the scar.
Yeah, that's him.
Why?
They find Gil sexy?
That's his name too. I forgot his name. Oh my god.
Yes,
I've
I've heard
spoken
that.
to Gil
I've heard that
before
more than
whatnot,
once. I'm
and
not gonna lie.
He kept saying that he was like a scientist and all that sort of stuff, and then started singing like this song called like the Itsy Bitsy Spider or something like that about goblins and whatever, dude. You know what I mean?
What was it?
Okay.
Fucking. You ever like?
Hold on, I have to do another ad, dude.
Oh, fucking Christ.
All right, dudes. Coming in 2026, Buzz, Woody, Jesse, and the rest of the gang's jobs get exponentially harder when they go head to head with a new threat to playtime. Go out and see Toy Story 5 coming out in theaters in 2026.
How
you
the
ever-
fuck are they?
Did you ever stop and realize that there's two toys named both Buzz and Woody?
Oh, but my questions fucking are bad.
I didn't say your questions were bad, dude.
Remember, there's no such thing as a dumb question.
Okay, okay.
all right,
here's,
Crush.
Here's
Did you ever get a dumb question before?
No, as I said, dude, there's no such thing as a dumb question.
Are there such things as dumb answers?
Maybe.
Okay, okay.
Alright, what's JT? What do you got?
Earlier in the last, so we spoke about Zootopia too. Within the last 5 years, there's been a portrayal of Nick and Judy's relationship going haywire. A very popular comment. A very popular comment.
Look, if it's about like fan works and whatnot regarding any sort of properties or anything like that within the Disney company, I am not obligated to answer any questions about that.
Right. Of course. But obviously, this is not what you have. It's obviously not officially canon. However, I wanted to know if there was some truth to the content of this comic.
I'm a sea turtle.
Well, I figured you would know anything because animal to animal.
Crush. Why didn't you get a guest star? Why didn't you get a guest star role in Zootopia?
That's actually a great question. Why didn't they let you guest star in Zootopia?
Your guess is as good as mine. It's like, they had all sorts of animals on there, and you're like, they couldn't even get me one little, hey, it's me.
You know what I?
Someone-
You know what I? Hold on, wait a minute. Can I ask a question real quick, Nick?
Then
Yeah,
again,
yeah.
I'm in the
Yeah.
sea almost all the time and whatnot, dude. So it's like,
I just realized there aren't actually that many sea creatures in Zootopia. I haven't seen Zootopia 2 for obvious reasons. But there aren't actually that many sea creatures in Zootopia. How does that make you, as a residential talking, thinking, sentient sea creature like yourself? How does that make you feel? Do you feel underrepresented in your own medium?
well, I mean, in my heyday, I did have like a pretty cool, a little talk attraction and whatnot over at the Living Seas and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean, man? But
Right.
it's like maybe I would like to see more of my sea brethren and whatnot in the media and everything like
Okay.
that. But right at the moment, right
do you
now, I'm
feel-
just like chilling and relaxing and all that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
Do you feel sea creatures got snuffed by not getting any representation in Zootopia?
Like a snuff
A little
film?
bit.
No, they got ripped off. They got stuff like that. I mean, you even have the latest representation actually that I can think of for a sea creature like yourself is the movie The Bad Guys with the shark.
Oh, don't forget
And while I-
what was it? The other movie with the
What
Kraken.
movie?
What's her name?
So most recent representations of
Yeah, but those are made by a different company that I'm not
we're not talking about companies. We're talking about
Crush.
use a sea creature.
Crush, I got a good question.
Yo,
What are your thoughts on Jeffrey Katzenberg?
Whole.
And do you denounce what's his face? Do you denounce the Pixar founder? What's his name? I can't think of his name off the top of my head.
talking about John Lasseter.
Yeah. Do you denounce John Lasseter, and what are your thoughts on Jeffrey Katzenberg?
Never had any interactions with Katzenberg. He was already out once, they brought me in and everything like that, dude. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Hold on. When
As
you're done
for,
with this, Selena, does I have a question to ask you?
as for John and whatnot, like I don't like he certainly has done a lot with Pixar and the medium as a whole, but I can't
Hmm.
I can't I I do have to denounce him for like making female like staff and employees uncomfortable around him and everything like that. So
Right.
you know
Yeah, that makes complete sense. Can I ask? I want to ask you a bit more. This might be a bit of a probing question, so excuse me if this is coming off as rude. A couple years ago, a very famous sea folk voice actor has passed away, and to this day, I still wish him. A lot of people expected to hear you as a famous fellow sea folk actor make a statement, and people were surprised that you didn't make one. Is there any particular reason? And you know who I'm referring to, right?
you have to jog my memory a bit, man. I'm not.
Yeah, no.
I'm not
Within the
gonna lie. I
last,
just
within,
spoke
within
some
the
coral
last,
reefer right before we got.
no,
Right
that's fair.
before I
Within the last couple of years, the
whatnot.
very famous sea folk voice actor, Gilbert Godfrey, has passed away, and I'm
Seafolk.
sea folk voice actor. Gilbert Godfrey.
Who did he voice in the water?
He's a fish. His name is Gilbert Godfrey.
Oh, that was awful. That sucked, man. I'm sorry. Oh, that was. Oh my god, that was bad.
I just want to know. Is there anything about Gilbert Godfrey?
Dude, I was actually like very fucking depressed, so I didn't make a statement. I was just like too emotionally unstable at the time.
I understand. I'm sorry for asking.
Did
I was
you
not aware
fall?
of the.
Did you
I was
fall?
not aware of the emotional reprimandments. I'm sorry, Nick. You were
Like I was
saying?
talking to his kids like when it, like that whole week and whatnot. We were all like grieving and everything like that. Him, his wife, and his like two beautiful children. You know what I mean?
I
And you're just
understand.
like, and you're like, you're thinking that I was like insensitive that by not putting a statement out there, like.
Well, this
Dude,
is what a lot of your fans feel. I'm not gonna. I'm asking for on their side.
dude.
Im-
I can't like grieve. I can't grieve privately now when I'm mourning a friend. Is that what you're implying, dude?
God.
I'm not trying to imply. Bless you. I'm not trying to imply anything. I am
Sounds
simply
like you
asking.
are.
Imp
I
said.
am simply asking on the sake of very serious. There are people who genuinely think you don't care, and that is why I am curious why. I figured you would have at least released a statement after the fact to at least silence them, and that is why I'm curious why that never happened.
Imp said in chat, "There's no such thing as dumb questions." That is true. If we're talking about the Batman Arkham subreddit.
What now?
That one,
Yeah, no,
that
I
one
didn't.
went over
I
my head a
didn't
bit. I'm not
release.
gonna lie.
I didn't release a statement around that time. I was going to, but just being racked with grief and all that sort of stuff. It's just like just didn't feel right at the time. You know what I mean? Like, I guess
I
now would be
understand.
a good time and shit. Like, we were good buddies and whatnot. Like I was friend, like I was a godfather to his children and everything like that. I'll miss him dearly and all that. You know what I mean? Hey, I hope
You're
you're
right.
happy now, dude.
I'm sorry for any emotional reason that caused. I do believe though that the fans who were in bad faith, questioning you, who have at least some closure on that front. For that I thank you.
I wasn't even aware of any bad actors and whatnot until just now. Like everybody else was just like, "Hey, I know
There
you
was
were like,
a
I do, I
there was a thread for a while on the r slash crush fan subreddit. That some people were actively leaving it around in the months after his passing, because they genuinely believed that they misread you as a person. Some people tried to argue with your various donations to multiple support funds that you were busy or grieving, but some people did not. Some people didn't thought you were kind of like, some people had the
You did it to
interpretation
save
that you
face.
were not to say, some people thought you were saving face, and some people thought you didn't actually care about your fellow Seafolk actors. You thought because you were the one of the most famous ones that you kind of looked at other ones as lesser. A lot of people were removed and left the subreddit, and some voluntarily. Within those passing months, I am still in that subreddit. As someone who kind of wanted to watch and see if any statement was going to come out. Um, However, I do know several friends of mine that have in now that I see bad faith denounced you as an actor. That I am happy that they can now have closure and hopefully reconcile with your public opinion based on this new facts. I thank you. I am sorry. I am sorry if what I asked seemed insensitive. I wanted to. I wanted. I want. I am here for the facts. I do not want to know. There are some questions that do not get answered due to the fact that you were in the public eye, and I figured this is my time to hopefully shed some light on those things. I again thank you for. I'm sorry if I came off as insensitive or rude. I
you're
thank you for
welcome,
answering my question.
dude."
Okay.
I was not aware of any of this stuff, nor did did I know about any sort of like subreddit and whatnot. You know,
Our
dude.
r slash crush fans. For out of context, I don't think it's a real subreddit, but like, fuck it, it could be. Who knows, right? Um, is one of the not the most active actor based subreddits, but it does have an average of 500 people. As they call it there, surfing with the waves. On the average checks, according to these Reddit analytics. So it's definitely not a small subreddit, and with over 20k people currently joined in it.
I feel like you're advertising the sub.
It doesn't exist, Nick. It doesn't fucking exist. I
You're
just made it up.
What the fuck?
I just made it up. What do you think? I'm actively a part of the fucking Crush fan subreddit?
Oh my god, JT, you're
No, I don't know. It sounds pretty much like it, dude.
JT, you're. Oh my god. Did you just
What?
make something up? You're telling
Holy
lies?
shit.
You're telling lies now, man? I'm
You're
disappointed.
you're Nick, you're doing a very bad job of playing with me on improv. I'm trying to play with you on your bit. I feel like I'm not getting yes-anded a lot.
What do you mean? Oh my god. Well, I said it sounds like you're advertising.
Regardless.
Yeah, like to be quite honest with you, dude. Like I wasn't aware of any subreddit and whatnot. Again, like I'm a fucking sea turtle and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like I don't get like I don't get like
You're not
I,
informed. Do you have social media under the water, or a form of social
well,
media?
we don't have like internet or social media. Well, yeah. Well, we do like we don't really have like social media or internet and whatnot. We just talk face to face because we're fish.
Right. Okay. That makes sense.
Or in my case, like amphibian and whatnot. You know what I mean, dude?
Okay. is there a cultural divide between amphibians and non amphibian people that live under the water?
I was going to
Maybe back,
ask. I was going to ask a question like that.
maybe back in the day there was, you know what I'm saying, dude? But nowadays it's like we're
Mm.
all pretty chill here under the water.
Okay, okay.
Do you denounce Mr. Frog, or do you even know Mr. Frog, or did you associate?
That's a,
Who's Mr.
that's a
Frog?
really good question. Holy shit! Thank you for playing with me on this bit.
Now try hard.
Does he,
This.
is he like,
I've been playing with you the whole time.
is he some sort of guy who like eats a bug and everything like that? Because I probably heard about him through like
Yes,
my
he
agent
has
and whatnot.
he has about 30 seasons of his show of his
Out of
very
context, that
esteemed
sounds
show,
wrong.
Mr. Frog Show. He was also had a brief candidacy of the he also had a brief candidacy of the U.S. president. Let's see. Even after, he even still went stronger with the presidency, even after the assassination attempt.
He was quickly subsumed by President Peanut.
Not quickly. He did have some time in office. He did, however, denounce the role and eventually step down from the U.S. presidency. We are not sure where he is at the moment. We don't know if he went back to help undersea communities. We were wondering if he had any information on that.
I didn't know anything about that. Like I heard about this Mr. Frog guy, but I just knew him as like that dude who ate the bug and had like, you know, billions of dollars and like had like at least 30 seasons on his show and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Okay. No, I understand. Do you believe the fact that our first president, that is a sea folk like yourself, had a noted assassination attempt taken on his life? Did that give a bad impression of us land folk to sea folk because of the actions of a very few politically charged hateful people?
Phew.
I feel like I again, I need to. Do I really need to? I think I need to pull up my thing again here, written under the sand, where it's like I'm not obligated to talk about any sort of like political, like, you know, events or any sort of like other current events and that deal with the political
I
nature.
understand.
Pretty weenie.
I understand. All right. Thank you for shedding at least some. Thank you for informing us of at least what you can in terms of that topic.
No problem.
Have you ever visited the land for an extended period of time?
I'm a sea turtle.
Okay.
I mean, they do go on land, no?
Normally, only occasionally, maybe normally to like help, assisting with egg laying.
Get your ass over here before you attract
mistaken.
every
I'm not the
super
expert on
mutant in the
this one,
building.
Crush. I believe that'd be more your jurisdiction than mine.
The name's Butcher. I'm the team medic. It's good to see a friendly face.
Um.
Okay, now, who the heck are you, and when are reinforcements coming?
It's
I
mostly
have a
the
question.
females that return
You
to
made
land
it all
and
the way
whatnot
up
and lay
here
their
alive.
eggs.
Right,
You
that
know what
makes
I mean?
sense.
Okay, I'm impressed.
Yeah, no, that makes
Ronnie
sense.
must have sent the right person for the job, as
I
usual.
actually have
Hey, is she
a good
okay?
question. What are some common misinterpretations
That's a
that sea
relief.
creatures have
I told
about
her
us
she was
land
nuts when she decided to try to sneak out of here.
Is there anything
Guess
that we
I
can
was
potentially shed
wrong.
some light on?
Now, let's talk about getting out of here. I would have proposed going back the way you
To
came,
be quite
but
honest with
apparently
you
it's
dudes,
impossible
I really don't
now.
know what most
So,
of you like
the
land
express
folk
elevator is our
really
only
think about
solution.
us sea creatures or anything like that. Have the time and whatnot, you know what I mean, dude? So it's
Okay.
like,
A land creature
So it's
to
like-
keep a sea creature waiting.
I think, we
You're
half
right.
of us
What
think
we
that
need
you
is
just
something
look
to
like
power the elevator
weird
motor
pink
up here.
fish
On the
with
way
the
up here, I'm
weird,
pretty
like,
certain we passed a maintenance room.
ends
Inside
and
was a
legs
wrecked
and everything like
Protectron.
that. You know what I'm saying?
If you can get me its fission
Okay,
battery.
got it. So fish creatures think we all look the same. Understood.
All right. If any of us...
Brick's the name, and I
I'm
call
not
this
even being corrected
fella.
on that one. That's hilarious.
Oh, hell yeah! What?
Back so soon?
All
Are
right,
we in
all
luck?
right.
Oh, that makes me feel a
Um,
whole lot better.
Nick,
Thanks.
do you have any more questions for Mr. Crash?
Hey there.
Do you?
Say,
Do I have a question for Crush? I don't know.
Like, you don't really have to, you don't really have to, like, give me questions all the time or anything like that. We can just, like, talk about, like, some other, like, stuff. Like, enlighten me on, like, enlighten me on what, land folk, like, you do, like, for fun and everything like that. You know what I'm saying, dudes?
Yeah, okay. I understand that.
Well, we're doing what is fun right now.
Yeah,
This is
that
what's
does seem
referred to as
pretty
a
cool and whatnot.
this is referred to as a video game. These
Cool,
are these are
cool.
these are
Video
games that are played on a screen. Screen is basically something that portrays an image.
Oh my
Like
god.
you see, but like it can
I can
move
see
and it's
that.
powered by. Okay, yeah, you understand. So this is a
I
game
understand
called.
to an extent.
We gotta do
Yeah.
the Finding Nemo game. We have to have Crush back on for Finding Nemo the game.
Yo, I think I
Yeah.
heard about that.
We
And
need to have
whatnot.
Crush and Zig. We need to have Crush and Zig for Finding Nemo the game because Zig has personal
How-
experience.
Oh, okay. Do I understand? I might have to step out for that game then myself. If that is the case. Nothing against Zig or you, Crush. I just figured there might
take
need
it,
to be. Yeah, you understand. There might need to be some room given for everyone to grow and not let me. I know I've been asking a lot of questions. Maybe let other people kind of have their more turn with you. If that makes sense.
Oh yeah, no, dude, I understand that a lot and shit. You know
Don't
what I'm
get
saying,
down on
dude?
yourself, man.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to. I'm trying to justify not being there so someone can voice fucking Crush. I mean, what? You know. Plus, I might be busy that day. Who knows? You know, things happen.
You heard it here, folks. Next Tuesday, we're gonna play some Finding Nemo the game. Nah, probably not next Tuesday.
You're gonna pick a day that I'm actually busy.
Am I? I don't know.
I feel like you would, and it's gonna upset me.
No, I wouldn't. What?
Okay.
What? What's with the? Why do you keep assuming things with me, man?
I don't assume. I'm not assuming a lot of things. It's just things that I've seen for post hand.
What?
I have been on this show for a period of time.
Now I'm confused.
Like, same here, dude. Like, I have no idea what.
Don't worry about it right now. Don't worry about it. It's nothing to do.
Laser beam to the laser beam to the thingy. So Crush,
Yeah, dude.
Finding Nemo the game.
Yeah.
Did you ever get
Yeah,
paid
I remember
for?
doing the. I do remember. How
Did
much
you-
was I paid for that?
Did you get paid for the gig, or did you go uncredited, or like?
What do you mean uncredited? I was like, I was in there and whatnot. They did my motion capture stuff and everything like that. I got paid a hefty sum, including some royalties and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? I'm set for life.
You said for life.
Okay.
How much more is life for Crush. 0-140 years. How oh, how is Marlin doing? How's Dory doing? How's Nemo doing? Have you seen them since? What's happening there?
You know, Nemo's growing up to be a nice little clownfish and whatnot. Marlin's being a good dad. You know, Dory is still Dory. You know, she's been happy and whatnot. You know, after she found her family and all that sort of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
No more kidnappings. No more kidnappings of anybody. We're not gonna
No.
we're not gonna see another finding. We're not gonna see like Finding Crush later down the line, are we?
Well, hang on. I don't know if he can answer that from NDA purposes.
I'm not aware of any. I'm not aware of any further projects going on right now. I'm just here doing this, like, you know, I'm here doing my Turtle Talk tour and everything like that. You know what I'm saying?
What if? All right, Crush. What if right now? We all got word from Disney, or not even we got word. Not even we got word. We just found out. What if right now, as we're speaking right now, yeah, we just find out that we're getting a Finding Crush, and they're using your likeness, but it's AI generated.
And I probably I would not be fucking cool with that shit. You know what I'm saying?
W Crush against AI. Fully approved. Fully approved. You have my vote.
Like, I'm not going to fucking. I am not going to, like. I'm not going to beat around the bush or whatnot. I actually did sign I actually did say in my like clause and everything like that when I was renewing my contract, like I don't want my likeness used for any sort of like generative AI purposes or anything like that. You know what I'm saying, dudes?
I hope they follow through on that.
If all through, as far as I know, they're not gonna do like anything like crazy or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So I trust my agent. I trust everybody at Disney and Pixar and whatnot not to use my likeness for any sort of, you know, generative AI purposes. And if they do, then, you know, they're gonna have a problem. You know what I'm saying, dudes?
Right.
Yeah, that's
right.
fair. Understandable.
How do you feel about the Surface using your likeness and your branding to advertise drinks, such as Crush Soda?
Look, Crush is a very, like, you know, common name and everything like that, dude. So it's like Orange Crush, you know, Crush 40, anything like that. It's just like, you know, it is what it is.
Why are you named Crush? Like what? Like
Well,
where'd the name...
that's what his parents decided, I assume.
But like, did they ever tell you? Did they ever tell you like, what's the inspo?
If you want to know the inspiration about about my name and everything like that,
Yeah.
well, it's kind of funny you should mention that. Like when, you know, it was just like,
Well, we got us a...
it was
What
crazy.
can I
So,
do you for?
you know,
Let me have that thing.
when
As soon as I get it on
when
my...
I, you know, it
Genuine
was just,
rescue, eh?
Morning. Good to see you again.
it was one of those things where it's like, you know, well,
Hey, all right. Me and Eugene are glad to see you.
Not bad, kid.
one of those things where, like, you know, like, my grandfather was and everything like that. You know what I'm saying, dudes? And then when I like, you know, going back into whatnot, you know, making my way back and everything. You know what I'm saying, dudes? Like, I accidentally like, I slipped and like nearly crushed my fin and everything like that. So they were like, you know, yo, let's name him Crush after, you know, my dad and everything like that. You know what I mean? That was my dad saying that to my mom and everything like that. And she was just like, yo, that's like, she was like, that's actually pretty gnarly, dude, and whatnot. So you know, that's how I got my name.
That's actually a sweet
Okay,
little
okay.
story.
It is very nice.
Yeah.
It is very nice.
Crush. Would you do me the honor? Would you do me the honor this stream of announcing our special JT special segment? All his
Oh,
own.
we can skip that this time. We have Crush here.
Are you sure, JT?
Yeah, no, we're
Come
not.
on,
I'm not doing my bit to take away from Crush's time here. I'll save it for I'll save it for whenever we have Zig
No,
back and we
dude,
can do it
you're
proper.
valued.
No, no. It's okay. It's okay.
No.
I don't want to confuse. I don't want to take more time away from Crush. Look, you paid good money for this, as you said.
A lot of sand.
A lot of seashells. A lot of seashells.
A lot of sand dollars.
A lot of sand dollars. Yeah. No. Sand dollars were a defunct currency, as Crush has said. See, I've been paying attention.
Good on you. Good on you.
I feel like you're whatchamacallit it there.
What?
I feel like you're whatchamacallit it.
You're accusing me of something, Nick?
I feel like you're accusing me of something.
I'm not accusing you of anything. All I said was that I'm paying attention.
Again, I'm not sure how to thank you. I'm going to head back to Ranger Compound to see if Riley's back yet. Look me up anytime you're in the neighborhood. If I can ever be of medical assistance or you need some
Is there
supplies
a
or
conversion
repairs,
rate
let me
or
Donovan know.
conversion
What's the
rate
conversion
from
rate?
seashell to USD?
Off the top of my head, I think it's like $1 US amounts to like 10 or so seashells and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. How many? Okay. That's not actually that bad. All right. Understood. Okay. Thank you. That was my questions of that.
Oh, you're welcome, dude.
Why the conversion rate?
Well, I want to know
Look,
how much.
It's a simple economic question and whatnot. You know, I can talk about that sort of stuff.
How many? All right. So how many clams die in order for like the seashell currency to be, And then on top
That is
of
actually a good question, dude.
and then on top of that too. It
depends. It's usually just like the older. It's usually the older clams that like go that we use that we use for like seashells and whatnot. You know what I'm saying?
So what happens if a shell breaks?
You have half a seashell.
Are you allowed to So if something
That
is
was
worth
good.
1.5, that was very good. If you have something worth 1.5 seashells, are you allowed to break a seashell in half to pay off the remainder?
You are.
Okay.
What if you give a whole clam and like perfect two-sided? It's been left open. The clam the clam meat is gone. It's just the shell and there's still
Well, they just break. If it's like worth 2 seashells, they'll just take the whole clam and whatnot. But if it's like worth one, then they just break the clam in half and they give you the other seashell as change.
Right. Okay. I understand. So, you know how a lot of sea creatures have vastly different lifespans, yes?
That's right, dude.
Is there any... How does that work in terms of something like, say, drinking age or age to use recreational drugs? Does that have to be on a species by species basis?
Oh
Yeah.
or
no.
are they cash already?
I don't know what you're implying with that sort of like question here.
I'm not.
dude.
No, I'm genuinely not implying anything. I am. This is an ask of like genuine curiosity.
Is this a return to crypto land?
Uh,
I walked on top of
It's
that
good.
one.
Again, I am not. I am not aware. I am not. I'm not trying to. You know. I just want to know if like if there's like turtles live for like hundreds of years. Whereas like some fish might only live for like a handful of days, if not only a couple years. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
So do they base it on what do they base? Do they have a general like age of maturity per species of fish based on lifespan, or is it a flat number that some species are just kind of getting the shorter end or the better end of the stick based on their lifespan?
Look, I'm 140 years old and whatnot. Like, since we live that long, we do bump up the age a bit and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Because you know
Okay.
we live for so long. It really is by species basis. So if you want to like talk about like the drinking age or like legal age to do like recreational drugs for like a clownfish, you would have to talk to Marlin about that sort of stuff. You know what I mean?
So,
I understand. Okay.
Crush, what's the oceanic elections like? Who's the president of the sea?
We don't
And-
have a president. It's all a free ocean. You know what I'm saying? We all help each other out, dude.
Okay, so it's so.
Communism understood. Uh, Man, Ziggs would really like being here. I'm so sad he missed it. He's in the Himalayas, right?
Yeah, he's up in the Himalayas.
Yeah, what the fuck is he doing there?
So remember the incident in Blingo Stan?
Uh-huh. Wait a minute, hang on, hold on. Aren't we a fucking spacecraft? Why is he in the Himalayas?
Cause we can go places.
And we're going back to crusty, dusty, fuck-ass Earth?
I'm
No, if it's you,
freezing my
Crusher, now
ass
you live-
off, Zig says. What?
But why would we choose back to go to Earth? Why would we choose to go back to fucking Earth? No offense to Crusher, I know you live here.
None taken.
When you, look, I understand. I've been kidnapped kidnapped, and I'm stuck on the as a.
Oh my god.
Then what is my lore, Nick? What is my lore?
The lore that everybody, the same lore as everyone. I'm in the Himalayas as a protest against the oppressive regime of Mr. Blingo. Oh my
I wish
god.
you the best of luck.
He's trying to. Oh my god, he's trying to take over the Himalayas now. He's trying to cross the mountains.
Oh.
Yo, that's like pretty fucked up.
No, honestly, we service dwellers have a lot of problems with people in power.
Yeah, that's why I asked about
There's
the oceanic election if there was one.
Even in our own
Which
country,
there
we have
aren't any.
we
Again,
have
I told
a
you it's a free ocean and whatnot. You know what I mean? As long as we help each other out and don't like do any fucked up shit. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, they're a communist nation.
That will never not be funny.
Well, it's what they're. It's no offense, Chris. It's what you're describing. Which like, that's not inherently a bad thing, but like, because if anything, it should be researched and studied because you might be the first successful example of a communist nation. We here up in the fucked lands of on land have been doing nothing but fail at doing it for the past like couple hundred years.
We're gonna be like a little bit more. If we're gonna be more like bit more like specific and whatnot, I would say we're more of a. I'd say we're more of a like a libertarian, like socialist agrarian type, like society and whatnot, like more egalitarian, like thing and shit. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
okay. So it's not full communistic, but it is very
No,
lean
not
and
that
such.
shit.
Okay,
Like
okay.
we're like we're still like we're like more so like again like we don't have like any sort of like oceanic elections or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you're anarchists. Got it.
Well, I don't think they're against the government. I just don't think they have one in place.
We don't have anything centralized if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah. This is just it's a fact. It is but you do have an agreed upon currency that you use. That who determines
seashells.
who? Yeah. So who determines the value of the seashell?
Did you vote for President Porpoise?
They have no presidents.
Who the hell is President Porpoise?
Look him up. He's made some pretty damning statements against Mr. Blingo.
How is he going to look something up? He's under the sea.
My handler / agent usually does that for me.
Oh, okay. Sorry
oh,
for
wait,
a second.
no, they're writing in the sand. It says Disney demands one more ad read.
Okay, I understand.
Oh, let's see here.
Disney demand.
Man, the jet streams are really picking up right now and shit, dudes. It's like fucking crazy out there.
Are you staying safe?
Oh, you know it.
What do you need?
You know it.
Okay. Are you still making the ad read, or can I ask you another question?
Hold up.
Understood. Just asking.
He needs to find his paperwork.
His sand work, yes.
My sand work, dude. You know how it is. Okay, here we go.
Another satisfied.
I feel like we should have like
wait,
special
no, I can't talk about that just yet.
I feel like we should have like special ad music.
Can't talk about that just yet. Oh, here we go.
It's too early. It's too early.
Too early for that. Can I talk now, dude?
Oh, I'm doing the music for you. I'm doing the ad read music for you.
Alright, Jake and Natiri's family grapples with grief as Netem's death. After Netem's death, encountering a new aggressive Navi tribe, the Ash people, who are led by Fari Varang. As the conflict on Pandora escalates and a new moral focus.
Hold on, wait a minute.
From James Cameron, it's Avatar: Fire and Ash, coming in theaters December 19th. That's right, dudes. The Ash people. Like that's what I just wrote. That's what I just read. Right now.
What the
That's
fuck?
fair. I understand. Real quick, I'd like to recycle. I really bring up a previous topic, if that's all right.
Yeah.
What's the topic?
You said you were against Disney using your likeness for AI generated content. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's right. It's
There has
in my
been
contract.
there has been speculation and statements confirmed by Disney executives that they're going to make AI generated short form content for their Disney Plus platform. How do you feel about that?
Well, if I see my likeness or any of my I see either me, Shelly, or Squirt, or like any of my other 64 children, like on their shorts and whatnot, I am going to sue big time. So
How do you feel about the concept in general of AI generated short form content on a subscription based live stream service?
you know, dude, like, look, I don't know. I'm pretty sure like the Disney Corporation is like, you know, there's some things about it, dude. Like, you know, I don't really like to be quite honest with you, dude. Like, even though I'm like under contract with them and doing all this sort of stuff and everything like that, I'm pretty much against it, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's just.
No, I get it. I understand.
You're just trading. You're just doing like what? Trading like somebody else's artwork and yeah, replicating that and shit, man. Like it's like
Replication.
I understand. Thank
it's
you
like
for
you
thank
know
you.
that doesn't sound like that doesn't sound totally tubular at all, dude, or anything like that.
Crush, is that the Disney difference?
I'm not. I get. I don't know what you're talking about with the Disney difference and shit, dude. I have no idea what you're talking about, dude.
It's just, you know, it's their whatchamacallit, what do you call that thing? JT, you know the term, right?
No, I think I might actually a little bit, not heavily though. Here's a question for you, Crush. One that I think will be in your contract as a safer question to answer. What is your favorite Disney film outside of the ones that you have starred in?
You know, dude, that's like really cool and whatnot. Probably like Monsters Inc. or something like that.
Okay,
Goofy
classic,
Movie's a pretty
classic.
good one.
Okay. Have
That's
you
only
ever?
what they. That's only what my agent shows me and whatnot when I'm not like in the tank, like or out in the ocean or anything like that. You know what I mean?
Okay, have you ever interacted with the Disney higher ups like Goofy or Donald or anything along those lines, or anyone along those lines?
Yeah,
Like
what's
the
Mickey like
only-
behind the scenes, actually?
Outside of it, it's like it depends on who you talk to and whatnot. Like it's either the sweetest dude or like a real fucking asshole. Depends on the really depends on his mood on the day or anything like that. But normally with all my interactions, dude, he was like pretty laid back and chill.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I haven't really talked to either one of his friends or anything like that. With only just a brief like, "Yo, what's up, dude?" or anything like that, or "Hey, what's up?" You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, that makes sense. I have a quick question. Has Mickey changed at all since he became public domain and more people have had access to his character?
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know, he doesn't really talk about that part of his life as much anymore and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
He says that creativity is the source of life and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So doesn't hate it. Doesn't really talk about it that much either. You know what I'm saying, dudes?
That's fair. That's fair. Is there anything? Well, granted, he does not have the full legal right to stop it as much. Is there anything that he has seen that he does not approve of now that his image is public domain, that he sadly cannot stop now? Not stop with as much.
Probably those shitty horror movies that they make and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Right. I kind of wish those movies were better. I'm not gonna lie, but like I get what they were trying to do.
Is there plan? Speaking of public domain, is there plans for there to make like a Popeye movie?
I don't know. That's not my. That's not my. That's not my.
It's not your
area of
field, yeah.
expertise.
Again,
Right.
I only ask because you know, your company.
Again, number one, we never owned Popeye to begin with. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Well, I understand
Right,
that, but
no,
like
no.
you can use him though now for like without having to pay any royalties. So, like that's what I'm saying is like your company, your parent company, have gotten rich off of the backs of free public domain, you know, stories and whatnot, right?
I guess.
And you know, now that there's like more free public domain stories that they can like choose from.
Look, I don't know if they're ever going to do it and whatnot because of like, you know, previous like things and shit like that, dude. But I wouldn't put them past it or past them or anything like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
Right.
that's understandable. Disney presents Popeye the Sailor Man. Funnily enough, now that I think about it, you know what was the first thing that happened to Popeye after he went public domain?
What, like those movies and whatnot?
No, it wasn't the horror movies. So somebody, I think it was Atari, made a crappy video game based off of like, quote unquote, based off of the game, the arcade game from years gone by. And it was like the same style gameplay, but just in 3D.
Right.
And that was the whole game. So that just sort of happened as a
Okay, dudes.
What's up, Crush?
No, I'm just saying okay to that. You know, it's like.
Oh, I thought you were right. I thought you had like an announcement to say.
No, not right now and whatnot.
Okay then.
Again,
What is your opinion of the live-action remakes of the most recent Disney movies, and would you approve of a live-action Finding Nemo movie?
not at liberty to really say, to be quite honest with you.
Okay, no, that's fair. That makes sense.
You can't. All right, you can't just say one teeny tiny thing about the live action remakes.
I can't do it. I can't, dude. Sorry.
Darn. I wanted to know the secrets. I wanted to know the secrets that Crush holds.
Well, not this time around, dude. I have my own thing going on. You know what I mean?
I got one. I got a question. Crush, have you ever
Yeah.
been with someone that is not a turtle?
Whoa.
In a romantic way. In a romantic way.
A romantic way?
Yes.
In a romantic way.
It's been so, like, dude. It's like I know. I'm like, you know, old as you know, heck and whatnot, and just like, you know, I've probably had like a few romantic flings here and there that weren't like sea turtles or anything like that, but Shelley has been my mate for so long, and we're just like, you know, we're just really madly in love, dude.
I'm happy to hear that. It's that's nice to hear.
140 years gotta be like a really good marriage, man. like, oh man, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Not gonna lie, dude, this has actually been, like, this has been a pretty cool, like, turtle talk and everything like that. Just so you guys know and whatnot. Like, I've been having some fun. Despite some weird, like, questions and all that sort of stuff.
Crush, where's your
Weird,
next
like,
destination?
accusations and all that sort of shit, but other than that, like, this has been, like, pretty cool and whatnot.
Where's your next
Yeah, I'm
destination
happy
for
to-
Turtle Talk Live? For Turtle Talk on tour, I mean. Turtle Talk on tour.
Alright, if you want to know the next... You want to see if Turtle Talk is coming to your local aquarium, here are the next... Here are the next dates and whatnot. Here... I'm going to be at the Coney Island Aquarium in Brooklyn, New York.
Oh my god, we gotta go to Coney Island. We gotta see Crush.
I'm going to be at the Baltimore Aquarium December 23rd.
I heard you were going to go swimming with the sharks there.
Yeah, I heard Bruce has like a cousin out there and whatnot, dude, you know. And be like, hey, what's up, man? You know what I mean? Yo, Bruce says hi, by the way. I'm going to be at Marineland, Florida, January 7th, 2026.
Okay.
And then I'll be at the Columbus Zoo and Aquarium January 17th. And then the next day after, I'll be at the Greater Cleveland Aquarium January 18th and whatnot. Tickets are still on sale for all those other shows. Be there, dudes.
We really gotta like get you on again for Finding Nemo the game.
Yo, that'll be so cool, dudes. Like, bring me on for that and whatnot, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, you have my number. We'll keep in touch.
Yeah, I have it written down here in the sand somewhere. Wherever it
Yeah.
Wherever it is.
I sent it to your agent as well.
It just gave me a thumbs up, so, you know, we're Gucci on that.
So you're aware of what Gucci is?
That's what my handler tells me and whatnot, you know.
Oh, okay. I understand. I was not,
You know, there's some lingo that, you know, they tell me about and all that sort of stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
I feel like all my energy got like dispersed.
I don't blame you. We have quite a while and shit, you know what I'm saying?
Would you want to get to like a resting spot and call it a bit early? Like after you kill this guy?
I guess we're almost to like the Ranger compound.
Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that either, admittedly.
Cause it's getting there.
I didn't notice, to be quite honest with you. I didn't know it was about getting there and shit.
What you call it?
Well, I'm sure time's different based on you know different locations, things like that.
140
Vision
years.
C.
No, I don't
Right.
blame you and shit.
And time flies when you're having fun. Oh my god. I'm just gonna get picked off? What's going on over there? Oh. This guy with the sniper rifle up in the tower. Dale's up in the tower. He's got a gun. Everywhere you go, it's like... Come on. How can I not hit this guy? The funny part about the sniper rifle is that, like, you think you don't need all this ammunition. Or you think you need more ammunition than you really need. And then it's like, no, you get this guy who's, like, stubborn. Where am I getting... Oh. I'm getting shot at from 2 angles here.
Yeah.
The guy up there disappeared, but I got a little surprise for him. Grenade in the sniper nest. Whee! Oh, what?
What?
Where'd he go? How'd he get over there? So I just like, I realized...
magically moved from one place to another, man.
I realized the ambient, like there's an ambient sound of crickets in the area. I like how that just denotes nighttime in general.
Right.
But then like there's an implication that there's non-mutated crickets. Wait, is that? Alright. We're gonna be walking into a war zone.
Should we call it here before
Yeah.
things get like, yeah, okay.
Let's call it before things get dicey because I am, you know, I'm a little sniffly and I'm like, energy is flowing out.
Right.
Alright.
Alrighty then, dudes.
We'll save around this corner.
Flying high
What?
from there.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
There we go. I feel like I should say something like nothing should stop this. Nothing will stop the smooze.
Snooze?
The smooze.
Oh, okay, dude.
Nothing can stop the smooze. Nothing can stop the smooze. You know, the smooze. No, you're probably not aware of the smooze.
Not really, no.
The smooze. Alright, we'll save over here. At the corner of Independence and 3rd? Yeah, 3rd.
Right.
We'll save the game at the corner of Independence and 3rd. But Crush, oh my god, it's great. It's great having you on,
Dudes, thanks for having me on here, dudes and whatnot. This was actually a really good, like, turtle talk and all that sort of stuff. I really, I really gotta thank you guys and everything like that for having me on. Again, I'm going to be at the New York Aquarium in Coney Island, Brooklyn. So if you're local, come get, buy some tickets. We'll, talk. We'll have a nice little chat and everything like that. It was really cool to be on here and whatnot, dudes.
No,
I think
we're glad to
I
have
think we
you
did learn a
anytime.
lot about just like,
Yeah.
Like anytime, man. You rock, dude. Like oh man, I'm glad we were able to like get you here. Cuz this has been very fun and very this has been very fun and very informative. Like you've been a great guest. Like we haven't had many guests, but you've been you've been a great one, man. Like legit. It kind of it kind of sounds like I'm being whatchamacallit, but no, I'm being 100% serious. You've been a really good guest. I'm glad we can have you on here. I really wish, like, I'm with JT on this. I really wish Zig was here to meet you because, no, you and him really would have hit it off and shit. Like that's some nice work, man.
Yo, we'll meet up sometime and whatnot. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
We gotta,
Probably in March when I'll be in the Philadelphia Aquarium and all that sort of. Wait, no, not in Philadelphia. I'll be in across from Philadelphia. What is that place called? Handler. What is it called? Okay, I'll be at the Aquarium Adventure in Camden, New Jersey.
Okay, yeah.
Oh no, that's gonna be fun.
So yeah, see me there in March, dudes.
All right, guys. What do you think we learned tonight?
We learned a lot about like the sea. You know how we do our economy and all that sort of stuff. You know what I'm saying, man?
Yeah. I learned a lot about I learned a lot about you, Crush. I learned a lot about, Disney. Some of the things they might have done.
Like, did they back the island? I don't know.
Did you learn anything?
Yeah. Did Crush learn me or Crush?
Crush.
Crush, what did you learn tonight?
Dude, I already said like I already I did learn about a good I did learn a good thing about a good lot about like land land culture
Us
and
land.
everything like that. You know how land dwellers do
Our
their entertainment
intrusive
and how they see.
questions.
Exactly, dude. Exactly. Every day is a new experience and all that sort of stuff, man.
Right.
Ugh. Man. It feels. I'm actually pretty tired.
All right, do the outro and then yeah.
So, anyway, guys, thank you guys for joining us tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed. But remember, as always, be yourselves and remember, make a like a high, make a hiney ho, mo make a chime, make a mo, make a hey, pickle barrel kumquat, chimichurri changa. That's the secret word of the day. Alright, guys, catch you all later. Marek out. See you guys.
Bye-bye.
See you on the Riptides, dudes.
Wee.
Crush.